Hi everyone, it's weird to be filming again, but welcome. I'm not naked. I have a strapless shirt on, but I literally just look naked, so that's how it's going to be for a second. Welcome back. I don't really know how to start these ever, and I honestly just feel awkward when I try and do it. When I try and do the whole thing where it's like, welcome back, and I don't want to say to my channel because that's just weird. In my opinion, that's just weird. So I'm just gonna say hi. I haven't uploaded on YouTube since like January or something, which is just like classic. I start YouTube back up again and then I literally upload once and don't upload for like 6-7 months. It's obviously June, and now that work has like kind of calmed down a bit. If you don't know, I work in sports, specifically hockey. So our season ended in, oh my God, when was that? Early May. So now that the season has ended and it's off season and summer, I have a lot more time on my hands, and I figured that I just wanted to like film little parts of my summer. I have this thing where I try and remember last summer or summers before, and I just like don't remember any of them, which is super sad, but I feel like I just don't really remember what I did or like anything. So I'm hoping that if I film a little bit during the summer, like I'll remember this summer more and have some fun looking back on memories. So that's ultimately the goal, but we'll see how well I do. I also finally got a new like digital camera. I specifically wanted it for photos, but it's the Sony ZV-1, which is also a really good vlog camera. I heard, like a dupe for the Canon G7X, which everybody and their mother wants, and you literally simply cannot find it anywhere. So I got this digital camera and I was like, this honestly is meant to be. It's a perfect time to start taking video again and get back into it. I went tanning today and I thought I wasn't getting tan. It was one of those days where I was like, I just don't think that I'm holding any color. Mind you, it was 102 was the high today or something crazy like that. So why I thought that I wasn't gonna get any color, I don't know. That was pretty dumb of me. But obviously I do have some color, so much so that my foundation right now looks nuts because my face also got some color. I wanted to do a little like weekend vlog because I feel like the weekdays are mostly just still like work and life and Love Island, obviously, because that's on right now. And the weekends, I'm trying to do something fun every weekend, and my definition of fun like doesn't even have to be going and doing like an event or something. I really just want to do like something relaxing, something for me, like going to Home Depot and getting plants, or going to a farmer's market, which I think we're gonna do this weekend, because I do feel like in the off season when you work in sports, you're really just trying to pack everything into like the summer, because once the new season starts up again, I mean, you're kind of deadlocked. So this weekend tonight, my boyfriend and I are going on a little date night. I think we're gonna go to one of our favorite like rooftop bars in Denver, and also get dinner. And then Sunday we're gonna check out the Highlands Farmers Market. I know there's a bunch of farmers markets in Denver on Sundays, but we live close to Highlands, so I think we're gonna check that one out just for something to do, something to like get ready for and get out of the house, honestly. I honestly find vlogging, like I like vlogging, but it's really different to my normal content. Like other platforms, I do short form content that's mainly focused around like sports content creation and my job, which that content is super fun, but at the same time, it like becomes my whole life, and sometimes I don't want to like think about my job. So sometimes it feels like people, you know, like only want to see that part of my life that is sports, which is valid, but for me, like I also want to talk about other things in my life that I enjoy and like doing that aren't sports related, but my subconscious mind finds it like really hard to process that somebody might want to like watch parts of my life that aren't having to do with sports, and I'm kind of like, nobody literally cares about you, McKenna, unless you're talking about your job. So I kind of like need to get over that, because that's not what I want, at least for like YouTube. I want YouTube to be about like me and my life and what I'm doing just like in the present moment, and what books I'm reading and what shows I'm watching and just things that I'm enjoying. So I'm trying to get over that little like self-conscious hump of like nobody's going to want to watch you unless you're talking about the Colorado Avalanche. So we're working on that. Okay, I don't know what outfit to wear. I have to redo my bangs too because they're kind of a mess. I just got this shirt and I really like it, but it's not giving like date night to me. Let me try again. Okay, I could go with this and just accessorize, or, ooh, I might have burnt myself more than I thought. I could even leave it open like that to make it a tiny bit more casual. Might be throwing me off. I'm gonna have to sit here and ponder, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know about the fit. I like it, but do I love it? I don't know. I also don't know which bag to go with, because I could go with this one. But anyways, gonna go on a date night. Maybe I'll try and film a few clips while we're wherever we are. Maybe this is the final fit. Maybe it's not. We may never know. I just did so many Saturday morning chores, and then I just did my little 30-minute power Pilates class. I wanted to do Pilates for so long, so bad, but the classes are just so expensive, especially like being in the city in Denver. It's just so expensive that like quite blatantly I can't afford to pay for like a couple Pilates classes every week. I can't afford that. So I've been doing Move with Nicole on YouTube, and they're just so good, and they're actually like, some of them are really hard, but they're also really relaxing. I think I'm going to get ready for the day now, and we might try and go down to Rhino area and just walk around a little bit and look at some shops. And then later tonight I need to catch up on Love Island, because I've been trying to avoid spoilers on TikTok from yesterday's episode, but I never am able to avoid spoilers. I always end up seeing who was sent home. So I really need to watch that tonight. But I also want to read. I'm on book 2 of Crescent City, which I want to talk about. I need to talk about it, but we can save that for later. I'm only like, let's see, I'm only 80 pages into book 2, but I want to talk about book 1. I want to talk. I want to chat. So yeah, I think I'm just going to slowly get ready for the day. Okay, this is the outfit, but I just hate shorts on me. I feel like shorts make me look a little boxy, which is why I never wear them, but I think that I just have to get over that. It's kind of plain, and then I think the shoes are more of like the statement, but I mean, too lazy to change it now. I look kind of bald.
You look bald.
It's a little bit later, but it was 98 degrees out with no clouds. It was so hot, but I'm finally getting some work done. I did a little photo shoot with my sister and her fiance a week ago, and honestly, I've procrastinated editing these for too long that I just need to sit down and do it. I finished up editing those photos, and now I'm just taking some time to sketch I've actually been trying this off season or this summer to do more things that I used to enjoy just for the fun of it. Once I started working, I feel like I got into this toxic like cycle where if I wasn't doing something like working or benefiting my career in some way or editing something for social media or whatever it was, then why would I do anything else? So I threw away all of my art stuff that I used to love to do art all throughout middle school, high school, college. I was an art major for a bit and I threw all of it away because I was like, if this isn't benefiting work, I'm not gonna do it. Which, like I said, is a super sad kind of mindset to be in. So this off season, one of my goals I made for myself is to bring back those things that I used to really enjoy doing just for fun, just to like do them. I'm slowly working on getting myself out of this like toxic mind space of like everything has to be perfect. So like when I'm sketching in my sketchbook, it's not going anywhere. It's not going in for a college grade anymore. It's literally just for fun. So there's no reason that it has to be like perfect. But I feel like I'm such a perfectionist that I'm just like, this isn't good. Like this doesn't match up. This doesn't match up. And I'm trying to just get myself out of that mind space that this summer that like not everything has to be for a grade to make money, to benefit your future. Like some things can just purely be because you find it relaxing and you find it fun. But right now I'm just sketching these little like books on the windowsill, which I have this, which obviously like it's like nowhere near perfect. The angle is wrong, the perspective is wrong, everything is wrong. But I'm just telling myself that like that's fine. I'm gonna close this book afterwards and it's gonna mean nothing anyways. So it's just for fun. I hope someone else understands where I'm coming from when I say that. Hello. It's obviously Sunday now. We went to the Highlands Farmers Market this morning and it was really cute. And there was so many people. It was really hot. We got a few like hot sauces, some peaches, but unfortunately right at the end I got a migraine, which if you get migraines with the aura, you know that it's just so frustrating and so unfortunate because we just had to like hustle home. I didn't have any of my like medication on me and I was literally blind for like an hour. We had to rush home and I was in bed for like 4 hours after that. But I'm getting migraines pretty often now. I can make a whole video about migraines, but I won't. But I'm slowly trying to like try not let them ruin my days. So after like my 4 hours of being in bed, I'm trying not to like sit and sulk and be upset and frustrated at the fact that I got a migraine and just kind of like move on with my day. So as frustrating as that was, especially on a Sunday where I planned for it to be like really cute and really fun, it didn't work out. It's fine. A couple hours later and I'm at Home Depot. I've been wanting to get some plants for our balcony and also just maybe some indoor ones too for a while. So I thought that would be a fun, relaxing activity after a little bit of a tough situation this morning. I'm really just gonna pop my headphones on and listen to some music and go walk around. So let's do it. Hopefully it'll make me feel a little bit better. Let's go. I got some petunias and marigolds for our deck, which I guess these are just going to be annual for the summer. And then I got a couple houseplants. This one is a golden pothos and this one is an arrowhead plant and some soil and miracle grow. So I'll pot those when I get home.